Hi everyone, I'm That IT Guy, and this video is in reference to the article posted on scrapebyitguy.com on Windows 10 Should I Update. On this specific video, I'll be showing you how to update to Windows 10 regardless of meeting the requirements that the Windows 10 update application imposes. While this video shows the update procedure for Windows 7, it is exactly the same procedure for Windows 8, so you can use this as a reference for either. As you can see from what's been happening on the video, the first thing we have to do is click on the Windows 10 Update Application logo that we can find on our taskbar, at which point we will be asked for our email so it can let us know when our update will be ready. Once we finish the form, we can click on the Update Application again, and it will in fact tell us that the update is not ready, and it will let us know. At this point in the Windows 10 rollout, it can take anything from 5 minutes to 2 weeks before your update is ready, so we can have a look at the email we received and make a decision. We can either wait for the update to be ready, or we can manually update. For the purpose of this video, I'm showing you what waiting for the update can look like and getting a message that a computer is not compatible. In this case, it's due to the fact that I'm recording this on a virtual machine. Regardless of the case, however, I'll be showing you how to update manually and therefore not having to wait for it to be ready and skipping the compatibility test. The first thing you'll need to do is download the media creation tool. You'll find the download links in the article mentioned in the description for which this video is for. Once downloaded, we open it and remain patient, as it can take some time for it to appear on a screen. We'll notice we have two options: either update the computer, which is what we'll be doing, or create a custom installation media for another PC, which is the equivalent of making an install DVD that we can use on any computer. Once we click next, we will automatically start downloading all the installation files. Have in mind, this video has been altered for speed for tutorial purposes, but the actual whole installation can take anything up to 5 hours depending on your PC and your connection speed, so take this into account when preparing to update your PC. One of the things we have to take into consideration is that, as always, before any kind of big operation on our PC, we should back up all our files into a secondary or external drive, so if anything goes wrong, we won't have to worry about that. As always, and like any installation, I recommend not simply pressing next on everything, but going through our options and reading the information presented to us by the installer, so we can make an informed decision. On this part of the process, we can choose what we would like to keep. We're given the options of keep personal files and apps, which will keep all our files and our installed programs. Have in mind, however, that this does not guarantee that all our programs will be compatible with Windows 10, but if they work okay on 7 or 8, chances are they will work just fine on Windows 10. Alternatively, if we wish to not worry about programs, we can choose to keep personal files only, or even choosing to keep nothing if we want to start fresh. But have in mind, this last option will delete everything, so make sure you have backed up your files elsewhere. That said, you can click on Help Me Decide if you'd like more information on your choices. At this point, the install process will check through your files and installed applications to make sure there's no problem with your choice. Once we click Next, the installation process will begin. This part of the install takes a considerable amount of time and does not require your attention. As the process indicates, your PC will restart several times, so make sure you have no pen drives or bootable media connected so we do not interrupt the process. Once the installation process is complete, we will be presented with the initial screen showing our username and an option to change to another in the case we were on a shared computer and started the process from someone else's account. The next part is a controversial and important one. As you see, you can click on Express Settings, but I strongly recommend clicking on Customize Settings. By doing so, you can read each option and you'll see why I recommended this. Most options involve sending data to Microsoft, from contact information to browsing history to typing information. While on the surface, the upside to this may seem tempting, let's not forget that we will be sharing a lot of what you do with Microsoft. And I'm sure not everyone will be okay with this, so we can go ahead and turn off what we don't want and click Next to be presented with more settings of the same kind. Again, we can choose what to leave on and what to turn off. My recommended settings are the ones shown in the video, some for security and for privacy, but leaving on the ones which I find legitimate and helpful. We can skip the next screen, which is software defaults, and our desktop will be prepared and eventually we're greeted with the familiar image of our home screen. Our computer is now updated to Windows 10, and I strongly recommend you read the article mentioned in the description, as it will walk you through the next steps, such as acquiring updated drivers for your computer and making sure everything works as it's supposed to. Remember, you can subscribe both on YouTube and scrapebyitguy.com in order to keep up to date with interesting articles, tutorials and FAQs on improving your experience with your PC. Thank you for watching. That IT Guy out.